Okay. And we should be live. Okay. So last time, left out outside the bandits. I have the pass I need. I went and fought a couple of battles just because after I signed off last time. Just because every last drop of EXP helps. Why can't I move this fast on the map? I walk fast here, I walk slow here. I don't know, it's just been bothering me for a while. Alright, let me in! I see you have an official Cobra Club member card. I will let you pass. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't just take you in battle, but okay, fine. I will accept your generosity. Not much of a club. There's not even a live musician. All we get is an extra psh, 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 psh. Oh no, it stayed. I guess that was part of the song. I thought that triggered when I entered here, but I guess... Welcome to the lair of the Cobra Club, newbie. This cave is an abandoned mine. They used to mine dilithium crystals here until they dug too deep and uncovered something terrible. In fact, the legend says that the king himself was anointing a new mine tunnel with his golden pickaxe when the rift was formed. Gold is a terrible substance to make a pickaxe out of. For what? It's got enough weight behind it, sure, but it just... It's too soft. It doesn't work. He barely escaped with his life. The golden pickaxe lies there to this day. Rifts and golden items. Well, everything that we could want. Hey there, Gibson. Take a look at all this loot. Betcha you're glad you're a Cobra Clubber, eh? What loot? I see boxes, but there's nothing in them when I click on them. Let's try over here. Aha, no. Aha. Oh, a tiny metal. How has my day been? Well, in previous years at my job, after somebody had a back injury, it was quite a few years back, we were always told never ever ever move anything heavy because we can't afford any more insurance problems. But management has changed quite a lot, and nobody seems to remember that anymore. I haven't heard one whisper of wear a back brace, and it's move all objects, apparently. Except the things that can't be moved. So, it was a day of shifting furniture all day, really. Including the heavier stuff that we've been not having to do the last few years. So that was fun. Yeah. No one who has gone into the cave has come back. I suggest you don't go into the cave. What do we have here? A new recruit? I'm Prince Cobra, King Cobra's second in command. Since you're new here, I'll overlook your audacity in coming to my lair without some loot. On second thought, newbie, I have a task for you. Deep within this lithium cave lies the golden pickaxe. I'd like you to retrieve it for me. Once you do, I'll reward you with this ring of stars here I found that's very valuable. Got it? Good. Now get to it. That's a death. Oh my gosh, you're repeating. No, Bad RPG. Bad RPG. You deserve a spanking for that. A whipping. How could you? Oh well. No biscuit for you. RPG. We heard about the missing children, but I swear we have nothing to do with it. Yeah, we wouldn't do anything unethical here at the Cobra Club. If I were you, I'd check the island north of Norseland. You can get there by the teleportal in the northwest. Oh boy, I need a dilithium crystal for that. Now where could I find a dilithium crystal? We dare not go deeper into the cave. Who knows what lurks within its depths? Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of the dilithium caves? First left? Not a lot of people here. That wasn't a lot of money either. Let me see. What is down this path? There is nothing trying to murder me. Oh, there we go. I was starting to get worried. Yes, when things don't attack you in a dungeon in an RPG, that's when I start to get worried. That is only the case when there is some foul trick afoot. Oh, just eyeballs! I've dealt with you before. I don't remember exactly where different seasons left off. I watched the series once, and if I say anything about it, I'll probably end up spouting spoilers. So I will just keep my mouth shut. Other than saying I enjoyed it immensely. Morcus! The bulbous. I don't know. That was a weird thing. At least a scorpion looked like a scorpion. I remember the scene. I remembers. But I still can say nothing. No, not nooks. Not books. Nooks. That's way more interesting. I have collected all of these nooks. You know, I'm getting like 100 gold a turn, so the fact that the chest had 300 in it is really sad. But that just invalidates. I don't even need my squirrel anymore. If my main character's gonna get returned, why give it to any other class? I don't get it. A show about a mad scientist? A show whose characters were based on Doc Brown and Marty McFly from Back to the Future? Why would somebody like me watch such a thing? Someone like me who has multiple lab coats in the closet right next to him. I've seen a couple episodes that were amazing. I saw one or two where I just went, ugh. But, I don't know if I'll ever have time. Right now, I really want to see Drifters. After I saw that opening and I've gotten to see one episode, I'm like, holy crap, this is going to be the most amazing anime ever. But I also want to see... Oh, what's it called? There's this Japanese performance where they sit real still, they get a little fan, and they do different characters and things, and there's an anime about it, and I saw the first episode of it, and it was really well put together. Like, wow. They had a single line that, like, multiple story threads all came together into just, and it was the completion of anyway, it's a type of stage performance. It's interesting. Something with an R, I don't know. But I gotta watch that. I want to see, there's like a couple other anime I really, really want to see. Bakugan? Was that I thought it started with an R. I'm suspicious of this. Okay. Wait. There's a thing I can do. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Oh, come now. This must be breaking some kind of RPG law. I'm gonna have to send the RPG police to arrest you. A dead end with nothing in it? That's a violation! I'm gonna give you 2 points off your RPG license and a fine. I appreciate how low they set the encounter rate. After so many RPGs I played where it's like, rip, 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 rip. I appreciate being able to move around without triggering encounters. There's a boat. Presumably that's a fast way out. No, not Ragnarok. Ragnarok was Korean, or at least the manga was a Korean manga. Unless it's a different Ragnarok. Because you could be talking about Matanaki Roki Ragnarok, where he's a detective. That was an interesting series. It was a bit strange, but I liked it. The characters were way out of character from their mythological, but who cares? I enjoyed it. I liked it. But no, not Ragnarok. It's if I could just think of the name of it. I swear it's something like Rokugan or something, but that's If you Google, like, a bunch of words like anime, stage, play, or actually, there was one guy, see, I want to actually watch the original performances, too. There's one guy who brought it to the West and would do the performances in English. Only one guy ever did, though. 10 minutes late! We should charge you for every minute you were late. How could you make us wait for 10 minutes? Oh, wait, if we started charging people for being late, I'd probably owe $100,000 million. Never mind! Being late is free! Being late is laudable! Congratulations for being late! I am in the cave with the lumpy things, can't you tell? I'm in the, bandit cave, the Cobra clan, or whatever they were called. Sleep, please? Ooh, wow, that actually worked. I'm gonna poison you. I'm gonna set you on fire! Good luck! Hey, a true otaku could figure it out based on that hint. Don't worry, someone will put it in the comments when the video's archived. Someone will be coming along and just immediately go, "Oh my gosh! How could you forget the name, you heathen! The greatest show ever made!" Anyway, but yeah, off the first episode, it was pretty kick-ass. No, that's not it. Here, tell you what, I'll take 1 second and figure out what the name was. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'll figure this out real fast. It was called Rakugo. That's the type of performance. So you can type that in, and you should be able to find the name of the anime, because that's in the title. Ah, Record of Lodos War. That's taking me back a bit. We're gonna need to heal now. Ish. Alright. What was in the box? Oh, my first accessory. Oh, wait. My second accessory. Alright, who has the crappiest defense? I think it's Squirrel. Yeah, it's Squirrel. Here you go, Squirrel. Yes, I like saying the word squirrel. It's a fun word to say. I saw the old one way back when it was still relatively new-ish. I used to watch... I founded an anime club in high school, okay? I used to watch, like, all of them. Any anime people talked about, I knew what it was. Like, everything. That was a long, long, long time ago. I am so far outside the loop, I literally don't know what anyone is talking about anymore when they discuss anime. But anyway, you know, if you know where the Heroes Realm like community hangs out, if you know where the people who like and know about this game ooh, ice crystals in a not ice cave. Now what's going on over here, and how do I get at it? Anyway, one of my biggest problems is that we just slaughtered those. Well, yeah, but everyone hangs out at RPGmaker.net. Anyway, how do I get there? The dilithium crystals? Oh, and that chest. Probably somebody mined the crystal I need and stuck it in that box, huh? Alright, we'll get there. Anyway, generally what I fail at the most as a Let's Player is I completely fail at social media. I completely fail to find the people who would enjoy my videos in the communities, like, consistently. So, if you know where they hang out, if they, I don't know, you were talking about them making a professional game, they might have a Reddit, they might have a Twitter feed, they might have all kinds of things. And that thing that I don't have called time, you know, I'd always appreciate it if you posted a link to the start of this Let's Play. Kingdom Hearts? The only Kingdom Hearts I know of is a video game. I have never used Instagram. I actually don't know what Instagram is. I can sort of read it, but barely. I get lost. When I go into Reddit, like when I go into a specific subreddit, I'm like, okay, I'm here. I understand what's going on. But whenever I try to just like, I'm gonna Reddit some, I just get lost out in this sea of endless subreddits. Twitter, I'm totally useless at. I finally pretty much gave up on it. Oh yeah, you're right. I heard about that. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts was based on it was based on a manga. And at first Disney charged all this money and didn't want to let them make the games and the manga and stuff, but the games are so popular they started going, Square, make the next game. And Squaresoft's like, no, we need the manga to get further so that we have a manga to base this off of. And Disney's all like, no, you must make it now! And Squaresoft actually sticks to their guns. They're like, no, we did this. This is our thing. We pay you. Shut up. You have no say in the development of this product. So yeah. Okay, I guess I don't have a antidote spell, unfortunately. Yeah, I noticed. We're all waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know. Do you think it saw me? Maybe we can sneak up on it. Maybe. Can I cast my buffs before the battle, please? That's what I do in D&D. What? I mean, all the skulls and all these dead things? Oh, but they are nothing. Nope, nothing to fear. Perfectly safe. They look like bones, but they're not. Oh, really? Wait, I can cast regen and it'll carry into the battle? Is that what you're suggesting to me? Because that would be just wonderful. Why can't I do that with anything else? Oh, well. It's something. Who dares enter the lair of Darman the Great? Who dares steal his treasure? Who dares die? Oh, hey, I remember that. That's from Final Fantasy 4. Shad Eye. Stone Eye. Okay, hold on. Ah! That's not what caltrops do. Yeah, sure, we'll try that. What'd I get? Sap? How does that help? I guess I can't stack more than one effect on myself. I've got regen, so... sleep! Oh, really? That worked? Holy shit! I cast a status effect on a boss! That's never supposed to happen! Regis and Vanna White. I'm wondering if I'll get a better quality chest if I steal from a boss. No. Sleep them again! Wow, it works. Might as well... Oh, the regen wore off. Jeopardy, yeah, I like Jeopardy a lot. Sure, why not? I will do that. I never do that. Oh, that one woke up, did it? No! Crap! I need a fix for... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Sleep! Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh, it just... Nothing's dying. Sleep them more! Well, if we're stuck with surround... This will fix for you. But, or not. Most of them are still sleeping, but... Okay, let's try... Oh, poison. Oh, we fixed poison with a stat up. This one just die. I'm so glad the first one's dead. All buffering comes from hell, don't you know? I can't believe Caltrops doesn't cost MP. It's like kind of OP and crazy. And oh shit. You mean Jeopardy the old show, or Jeopardy some app where you answer questions? Well, I keep trying. Eventually it's gotta work, right? As long as it's sleeping, we're okay. The game's been a good, solid JRPG so far. The original Star Wars movie was pretty good when you consider, when you consider the time and all the stuff it created. You just changed color. Why? You're a ghost now? You're a ghost now, aren't you? Oh, I need to heal so bad. Yep. That's what it is. Try to poison that. Hadriex too, you're my only hope. You're also my only healer currently. Oh hey, good. Let's see if we got a better chest. Huh. Oh hey, yeah, pull out that shield. Here. Best I can do for you. I'm probably gonna have to end up using a potion. Alright, fine. From here on, I'll have you throw caltrops. Aha! Think you're so clever. Think you like that first boss from FF4, or 5, the Cloud Dragon, do ya? No, 4. No, wait, I can just hit you. Ha! That was not easy. Sap learned. We're out of everything. But we have herbs! Yay! That's what I got from the boss. Okay, those suck. Maybe they're based on what chapter you're in, huh? Alright. Fine. The original Star Wars, it brought us all the characters that we love, and the lightsabers, and the Force, and the Wookiee. I like the end scene, what they use the Force Luke. We've been somewhat spoiled by all the movies that have come out since. Oh, this is a terrible idea. I should go someplace and save. I just know something nasty is gonna jump me if I go that way. And considering that I'm out of resources, yeah, it would probably succeed. It's smoshing me. Kill the weird flying flesh globs. Because they're weird and ugly. Out of my way, you walking carpet. Princess Leia said that one. I like the Wookiee because they're alien. I tend to like the more alien characters, you know? And wizards. Wizards are the best. Do you see what he's saying? It's still buffering for me. Oh, you're asking Hunt. I'm saying all sorts of things. I don't know if he can keep up with how many words my mouth speaks. Hey, we'll try this. I wish there was something I could do to help people with the buffering. I swear he just flings a fistful of bombs at them. Come on. I need to fling more caltrops. Well, come on up. We'll all you just have to come to Alaska, then we can all watch a movie together. Why are 3 of my characters not moving? It'll be great. I'll hold a convention. There it goes. What took you guys so long? I didn't see anything that should have frozen you. I must have missed some detail. Pax Alaska. Let me see. Oh, good. 2 of us. Oh, my gosh, we're all normal now. All right, let's kick their ass. Yay! Why don't I just pick up this one? Or that one? Or take them all? Where's this new tunnel they were commissioning? I guess it was that one over there. Ah, well. You know, we actually do have a convention up here. But it's like itty bitty. It's like maybe 100 people attend all told. Most of them don't stay all that long. Maybe. It's just like a few rooms. I once got to go to a real convention. One time I got to go to a Gen Con. It was amazing. Aha! Makes me think of Mario 3. Yes, I managed to kill it. You'll get the video in, when it gets posted afterwards. You know. You'll always get the archive video, and, you know, there's nothing else I can really say. That's the best I can offer. Yes, it was actually a ridiculously hard battle. I used up every MP that I had. Like, I'm using healing herbs right now to hold my characters together. Because, yeah, nobody has enough MP to cast a spell after that fight. But that's okay! We've escaped! Our convention doesn't charge an admission fee. Our local convention is really small. If they charged an entrance fee, they might not have enough people to call it a convention anymore. It's a little anime convention. Oh, what's it called? Something like Articon or something. Something like that. I missed it last go around. I'll have to try to attend it this next... It's in the middle of winter. It was pretty intense. Do you know what won the fight? Well, I mean, everyone. Everyone won the fight. We used everything we had. We even used mass healing. Like, all up and just everything. But specifically, the MVP was Caltrips. I don't know what's up with this ability, but it kicks all the ass. It's not Caltrips, it's a bunch of bombs flung in their face. That's what it is. Ah, give me your stupid star ring. Amazing. What did I do with this guy? Amazing, newbie. You actually recovered the lost pickaxe. I was expecting you to get murdered. I do enjoy sending newbies down to be torn apart and their flesh rended from their bodies. Hence all the skeletons. I wasn't expecting you to succeed. Well, here's a gift I promised in exchange. No gold. Ah, well, experience! And a ring. He defeated Zeramis with a punch doing 1 HP slash. I don't understand that sentence. What does that mean? Ooh. Alright. Ah. I'm gonna give you the Ring of Might. But how did it die? You just kept punching it till it ran out of hit points, or the game just glitched? Was it just the finishing blow? Or was it just that the game glitched and gave you a win? Or did she have no hate in her heart, therefore Zeramis had no power against her? Wait, what? Half-Life 3 is confirmed? Says who? I still need to play the first 2 Half-Lives. Look, first-person shooters, I missed them all, okay? I played Dead Space, I played BioShock. Okay, wait, Dead Space is a third-person shooter. Crap, first person only. No, that's a third person. I played BioShock. Should I waste money buying gear, or should I just move on and buy, because they'll have better gear at the next town? I should just move on. Could come back here and go there. But the maze, but I don't have tickets. I'm just gonna go to the portal. Final Fantasy IV gave us Mysidia. Oh, a dilithium crystal. Oh, this is excellent. I will recharge the teleportal right away. Oh, cool! I got experience for that? Wow! Most games are just like, here you go. The portal's turned on now. Or the infamous FF1. they built you a bridge. Thanks, a bridge. Great. Yep. I'm still playing Fallout 2. That will be tomorrow, except that will be starting at like 7 a.m. Alaska time through to like noonish. No, 11 o'clock? Yeah, 7 to 11 tomorrow a.m. I'm doing Fallout 2. Continuing Fallout 2. And I was expecting a small island. This is exceeding my expectations. Okay, that patch of grass is suspicious. Do you have a trapped salamando there? Iceberg lettuce. Yes. Oh, healing. Can I have one in my party? I could use some more healing. I'll just put you in as the 5th party member. Please? That's 2 locked teleporters I know of. Shoes. Shield. Shirt. Helmet. But I can't touch any of them. You can look, but you may not touch. Ow. Stupid nighttime. We keep watch at night so that we aren't raided. Oh wait, no, you're not a kid. You're an adult, aren't you? It's really hard to tell. Oh well, you got dogs. I'm sure you'll be fine. Mere 24 gold to stay. Would you like to stay? No, I can teleport to some places cheaper, thanks. Wait a minute. Let's search it just in the off chance. Oh, come on. Not even a tiny medal? I'm getting behind the counters here, game. By the way, you set up your shops in little tents? Doesn't seem to be enough of a population to warrant some of the things you're selling either. Oh well. No. I take a horse. I take a horse. Fine. Alright. I have not. My shiny medal. I have heard of your quest to save the children of Norseland. How? The teleporter wasn't working. How did you hear about this? Wait a minute. I didn't need a teleporter. There was a boat in the dilithium cave. I could have just taken the boat with me. Then I could sail anywhere I feel like. Why did I leave it behind? Because I am dumb. How noble of you. Would you like to know the cause of the disappearances? Wait, why am I asking? Of course you do. Well, it's best to start at the beginning. Have you heard of the prophecy? Were they kidnapped by seers? Then, why are we bringing prophecy into this? Screw your predestination! I make the choices around here. I shape the fate of the world. Not ancient moldy seers? Well, let me recap it anyway. 12 years ago, the great guru clairvoyant Alistair had a vision. The child of light has been born, he said. While this is great news, it carries with it a dark realization. It's, well, the Aleutian Islands have a different time. Right now, it is 7:49 p.m. The return of Mephistocles, the Lord of Demons, is nigh. Ooh, joy. Does he bring all of his friends with him? I kind of want to hang with the necromancer and exchange tricks. What? I'll make a party of all dark wizards. It'll be great. We'll throw a party. So one of his cronies, Balthalis in his name, I think, the one who lives in the tower north of here, has been capturing children who are 12 years old in hopes of finding the child of light. You might have noticed that some children remain unpestered. We rovers have remained ever vigilant, but we have seen Balthalas's raiding parties leave the tower. Okay, so it's a Baby Moses type scenario. Okay, fine. Go root around to the 12-year-old, see if I can find a 12-year-old child of light, declare them the leader of my party, and move on. It is where the children are. Would you like to save your game? Are we about to be attacked by a raiding party? I can save anywhere on the world map. Why would you offer me to save the game right there and not have something inexplicable and horrible happen? Oh, hey, look. A house. But there's something important we must do here. And yes, now that you know my time zone, you've eliminated the Aleutian Islands from places I could have lived. A little bit more and they'll track down my exact location. And then the internet will have me in its clutches. Except I've already said that I live in Fairbanks multiple times. Welcome, friend, to Rover Camp. I suspect I know why you are here. It's those missing children from Helminsk, isn't it? How do you know? How does the news travel faster than me? Nobody beat me through the teleporter because I plugged the crystal in and then just jumped through the swirly. Nothing beats a beautiful day in the open. Ah, the rover's life is the life for me. The demons from the tower tried to abduct our children too, but nobody can catch a rover if a rover doesn't wish to be caught. Whee! Why does it amuse me to give ladies deep voices? I don't know. I mean, I have known one or two that had deep voices in my time, but it's not even that unusual. Defibrillator! Holy crap, engineers can just res people. I really gotta do... My next party's gotta have an engineer in it, and I gotta get an alchemist in it. Gotta. But at some point in this game, I'm gonna do the all-black mage party, because I love it. Okay, let me see. Shoto! I can't use a ninja sword, but I have a thief. She's awesome. I can't even use a battle axe. We suck! Oh, hey, I can use the longbow. Does it always hit, even if I've been hit with surround? What if I put my character on the back row? I do like that. Thrown dagger always attacks first. Or I gotta have a whip and get 2 hits. Alright, I'm gonna take the harp. I'm gonna take the longbow, even though I'm pretty happy with the spear. 1 whip. And doggone these stupid shops are shafting poor squirrel. She should get shiny new gear too. It's a little better. 2 attacks, and each hits harder. Oh, it uses 2 hands. Alright then. Alright then. I actually have been thinking a lot about ways I could do multiplayer games in streams. The one I'm going to do first is almost certainly going to be Implode's Master of Magic. But I've been thinking about all kinds of other things I could try. I have my old decks of Magic the Gathering cards, and I've been wondering if I couldn't do something with Omegle, where I set the camera pointing straight down at the play surface. If I can figure out how to get 2 cameras working at once into a stream, I could... Anyway. Just play Magic the Gathering with people with random pairs up because it's Omegle. Or... I have a bunch of ideas that may or may not come to pass, so I shouldn't shout them all out so you're disappointed by all the ones that don't happen, but I am actually thinking about that kind of stuff. We'll see what works out. That was thunder. It's okay. I have a battery backup. I think some things might be plugged into wall outlets, though, because there weren't enough outlets in it. And down one side is not battery backup, so... maybe that won't save us. Oh well. We'll just hope the power doesn't go out. And if the stream just suddenly dies, you'll know why. I'm going to name a country... oh, okay. What kind of country would I be interested in being named after? That's an interesting question. I do like this idea. What would I want to give her? Goggles? Let me think. Country. Well, let me see. Either a country full of wizards... like Mysidia, only better somehow. I don't know. Or... oh, I remember what I bought now. Oh, it's definitely raining out now. Through my Shant soundproofing, I hear it pretty clearly. And those booms of distant thunder. You guys hear all that? During the summer, yes, we get rain and wind. During the winter... at least where I live, it's because the mountains, we don't get any wind and everything is, like, all the wood smoke and oil smoke from people heating their homes just sits on us all winter. During the summer, we get 23.5 hours of sunlight. During the winter, we get 23.5 hours of darkness. And there's always something biting us. In the winter, it's the cold. In the summer, it's mosquitoes. Horse is the rover's best friend, although there's another terror wandering the plains. A huge, monstrous mechanical contraption is terrorizing the area. We tried to take it down, but it malfunctions and escapes before we can destroy it. It has to be stopped. You look like a hardy warrior. Would you try to take down the metal beast? I'm impressed. Turn to me once you defeat it, and I'll see that you are rewarded for your efforts. Anyway, a country of all wizards, or else a country full of mad scientists and technology. Either would be cool. I eat... you have it. Haha! No, not any particular kind of magic. Just, yeah, sure. Sounds good to me. There's a hulking metal beast wandering the plains. We avoid it when we can. Okay, so... there's the tower. What's that? Oh! Hello there, contraption. You seem to have a pilot. Malfunctions and runs away, I am told. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. Oh, crap. We need to use an inn still. I thought I used an inn. Net! Oh. How'd you like that? Yeah, we need to use an inn. Ha! Die! Wow. Crap. I thought we were gonna... Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's really tough. Then again, I'm hitting it with whips. That's not exactly the normal choice of a weapon to kill a robot. What I should be wielding is a giant can opener. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, sounds cool to me. Ah! Doggone Cardinals! What did I do? You should be off electing a pope or something. Alright, so I made a bit of a mistake. I can't even teleport to another town because I don't have MP. Ah, 90. Why does this temple need so much more than the other one? I mean, come on. There's not a whole lot to maintain here. And it's also the inn. The most expensive inn yet. Yeah, that all sounds great. The only thing I'll say is, I've never understood why wizards depicted as coming from Northlands always specialize in ice magic. Doesn't make any sense. If you live in the Arctic, you want to study fire magic. Why would you want more ice? Okay. We have all the MP. No, that was a mistake. Can I just remove that button? Let's just take that button and throw it away, okay? I don't need it. Alright. So... coincidence, the game is borrowing graphics from Final Fantasy all over the place. Alright, we are going to pound you into pulp. Why do you have to... It drained my MP! That's what it's doing? Oh! You jerk! Oh, that makes it fighting it really expensive. Yeah. And then the birds attack while I'm already softened. It's a tag team. Alright, we're gonna heal again, and this time we're gonna avoid that stupid thing. I'll come at that thing again when I've gotten more stuff. Just more stuff. I don't know. Yeah, they really should have known to fly south. Silly birds. Yay, another well to explore. What more could we ask for? If I could move before the enemy gets a turn, then I could cast spells before the robot can drain me. Rest in peace, Martha, my loving wife and my best friend. Wait a sec, I can cast Revive. Let me see here. Who has Revive? Oh wait, no, it's an item. Ah, sure, seems like it's worth a life herb to me. Surprise, your Martha's back. Okay, it's Moonlight Sonata. Yep. I remember. I guess every piano does that. Oh, hey there. Okay, what did we get? Flames. Elf Fire Cleansing Bomb. Yowza! I didn't see you there. Don't sneak up on an old man like that. It's been so long since I've talked to another person. Haven't since my Martha died a few years ago. Say, would you listen to the rambles of an old man, eh? You would? That's great. Well, have I got stories to tell you. And he said, get this. That's my horse you're sitting on, Bucky. Ho, 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 ho. Then wouldn't you know it? She told me to leave her alone, but I didn't. No siree. Lovely lady my Martha was. You would have liked her. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Rapidash is the most awesome, so beautiful, so lovely. Ah, don't go yet. I got a present for you. Oh, that's the key to one of the portals, isn't it? Thanks. I'll just leave it unlocked. I don't know why we'd lock it at all. Back in my day, there were only 3 Star Wars novels. And about 1,000 novels. Wait, did I say novel in movie or movie in the novel? Ah! Alright, let's try our silver key on these locks. First try. Now, where does this go? Well, it was worth the trip already. Wait, should I be saving all these items for a later chapter? Am I going to lose my main character? Hey, a cave. What's that? A tower? A storyline? Ah, who cares about that? There's a random cave to investigate. For no reason whatsoever. Save them? Alright. See, usually I put all my stat boosting items on my main character because they're the only one I can be sure I won't lose. But this game wants to be tricksy. And one of these days, like, I really got to play the Phantasy Star series. They're supposed to have this one game where you get to a certain point and then you choose which character you marry, and then you play like the kids. And then like at a later point it does that again. And I don't know why, but that sounds amazing to me. Have I ever mentioned that I hate ice puzzles? I hate ice puzzles. Why does everyone do ice puzzles? Ice puzzles are stupid. Wow. This is the easiest 4 chests ever. Is what infinite until the sun blows up? Personally, I'd be looking for something that's infinite and lasts after the sun blows up. I'd look for a lot of those. Then I'd find myself a fountain of youth and plug it into that. Why would I find a chest inside a chest? I'll get another thing. Oh, there we go. Something. Finally. A thing. Well, it's better than chainmail. But, of course, Squirrel can't wear it. 'Cause she's fussy! Oh, I can't wield that. I can't wear this or that. Doggone it, squirrel. Just wear equipment. Oh, no, it's just, I have to remember the path I took. It's just a couple of times, I think, in game. I don't know why, it sounds amazing to me. I remember when I played Lufia in the Fortress of Doom, and I was all like, why has everyone been talking about Lufia? This isn't all that special. It's just solid. Then I played Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals, and suddenly I understood what everyone had been talking about all those years. It's like, wow, that was a good game. But it was so unexpected when halfway through my characters just settled down, got married, and had a kid. And I'm like, what's going on? My characters just settled down and married? What? This doesn't happen in the middle of a game. We're adventuring. Then, like later on, like they go back to adventuring and they just leave their kids in the hands of, oh, I forget who they left them in the hands of. I have a couple tickets, but no, Robocam. Doom? Doom as in the first-person shooter? I think so. I actually like that. I haven't played through, like, all of the Doom yet. But I played some and thought it was pretty cool. But I'm a huge fan of Doom RL. That's, like, just... Of all the roguelikes I've played, that's the best one. And I like roguelikes. Huh. Seems there's a ton of female-only items that kick ass. How do guys survive in this world? You don't get any good armor. Should have been wiped out by random monster attacks ages ago. I guess I will buy some goggles for you. I have not. Secret of the Stars. I have not. I also, one of these years, I'm going to try Quest 64, which is one of the games that everyone doesn't like. One of those games. I hear that it's not that terrible, but everyone just hates on it. Oh, you can't equip anything else, but you can equip a bronze shield. A big, heavy hunk of bronze? I notice I cannot sell a chest. I don't know why not. Ha! In Star Ocean's second story, you could rename any character at will. And Star Ocean's second story was such a good game. I would be a fool to make another crack at that robot. It's just gonna drain my MP and run away. No, I will move to the tower. Well, that's nice. Huh. You left the door unlocked. Just thought I'd come in and, let myself in, and, I'm a safety inspector. Yeah, that's the ticket. What is this? The Temple of Fiends? One door in the middle, and then I'm gonna walk around and just find, Oh, I don't know. Okay. Star Ocean 2 was the reason I bought a PlayStation. The game kicked all kinds of ass. I love it. It has all kinds of problems I freely acknowledge, but I loved the game. For a ton of different reasons. Then, Oh, good. That's what I need. I need that spell. Then I played Star Ocean 1. I got the Dijap translation. That was awesome. An old SNES title. And I was so excited to get Star Ocean 3. Oh, was I excited. I don't hate Star Ocean 3, but I have always been severely disappointed in it. And I think I know what went wrong. When I was replaying it, I figured out, I saw what had happened. There were scenes right at the beginning where any other game, like we're crashing into a planet, any other game would have done a big CGI sequence for that. They don't have one. They just have a cut, and then we've crashed. I'm not saying that the lack of CG sequences made the game poor. No, that's not it at all. I'm saying that their development time and their budget was slashed to the point where they, at the start of the game, at their hook, when new players are coming in and you want to impress them with your big flashy things, they didn't even have the money for the big flashy things at the beginning. So it should be no surprise that there were corners cut all over the place. The item craft system in particular was completely gutted. I know Zephyrburst, the author of The Distorted Travesties, when I interviewed him, he did like this He did like this gigantic rant about how he hated that game. To me, it was just disappointing, because I had really high hopes for it, you know? So yeah, I have not touched a Star Ocean game since then. They really... I don't want to spoil the game, but they really killed the franchise. Like I felt like they had gone out of their way with their plot line to make it impossible to make another game. It was supposed to be the most big and incredibly epic thing ever, but well, what really happened was Squaresoft went bankrupt at the time. And Enix bought them out and became Square Enix. Like the game's development, that merger would have hit right during their development, and I'm pretty sure that had a lot to do with it. Of course, this is just me theorizing from the outside. Reality could be different than I imagine it to be. What am I saying? Reality is always what I say it is, because I said so. And that makes it so. And on that note, I hereby formally declare that chocolate is good for you. That it is impossible for alcohol to get anyone drunk ever. And, oh, what else do I feel like declaring? Potato chips are now free. There. That is reality as it should be. Huh, I didn't think I could get rid of numb without going to a priest. These things are surprisingly they're not even worth all that much gold and XP. But they really did a number on me. Yeesh. We can go a little further, if we're careful. I would take this stair this time. Hi, buddy, you okay? Are you actually a zombie? Are you actually a zombie pretending to be hurt so that I'll come close? Man, the flame card is good stuff. I really do like the thief. Squirrel has also managed to prove her worth. So, he appears to be dead. There's a note! Yeah! Explosive runes. It would be the perfect trap. I have wandered for days, looking for a ladder to cross the chasm between the catwalk and the chamber of Balthalas. I fear that I will perish before I shall ever find it. I see. Really? Mankind Divided is bad? Oh, that's disappointing. I was kind of looking forward to that one. I doubt it could be the worst game ever, though, because I've played some doozies. Oh, man. I'm not sure I can even figure out what the worst game I ever played was. I have played some pretty bad games. I mean, let's discount fan games and let's even set aside the indie games. Let's go for crap I bought in a store. Oh, man. The worst. Ooh. Boy, there was some real craptastic ones. See, earlier the Flames one was open, now the Skull one is open to use. How odd. I don't know, I'd have to think about it, dig around a little. I'd actually have to really think about it to figure out what the worst one is. I can tell you that while it wasn't the worst game I ever played, the one that probably made me the angriest was, oh dear, I'm gonna get torches and pitchforks for this. Dare I admit to this? The game that made me the angriest was Shin Megami Tensei, I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2. It was an SNES title, very early in the Shin Megami series. I had been hearing all my life about how incredible the series was. Like, all so imaginative, so this, so that. Well, all the things I had heard were true. Unfortunately, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, it's that old-style front view dungeon navigating where you're like moving tile by tile like this, and that's not enough to make a game bad. It's just a style of game I didn't like. But then the dungeons were all super pain in the ass mechanics, where you'd step on things and they'd move you around, or you'd fall through random holes down 2 floors all over the place, or just all that kind of crap, right? So it's just a big pile of frustrating mechanics to start with. Then there was there was all this cool stuff going on with the monsters, but there were these chests that you couldn't open unless it was the right phases of the moon. And there were like I believe 2 moons, and you try and wait and test and test and test in different phases of the moon to try to get it to open, and sometimes they just would never open, and you could never figure out what I was doing wrong. And it was such a pain in the ass, walking back and forth, passing time, fighting random encounters, and I'd get the gems, and then I eventually discovered that there was no reason to get the gems. You could use them to bribe the monsters sometimes, but you just... It had basically been another waste of my time. It really looks like I fall onto that panel there. But we're not to the part that made me angry yet. No, this is all just the way the game is. Okay? I think I've almost finished establishing what kind of game we're dealing with. Then there was the backtracking. Oh my gosh, the backtracking! Through the dungeons, over and over, across the land, and you get to a point and they're like, oh, there you can go to these, what was it, 8 shrines scattered across the game now? You have to, actually? And you go, oh no, where were they? Because they were all over the freaking world. Cue massive backtracking. And it's just like you walk in, you do the shrine, you move out. Like, it's not even, it's just padding for padding's sake. There was so much of that. Okay. That was all pretty frustrating. My frustration was reaching the limit with just all that stuff with the game's mechanics. And then the game really gave it to me. I was over-leveled. I had been over-leveled for a lot of time. Probably because of so much, backtracking and stuff. But anyway, I was over-leveled. I run into this... Your main character is incapable of casting spells. There's no choice. Your main character cannot cast spells. You need to win a dance contest to advance the game. Your main character has to do it. It's based on your magic stat. I've never put points in my magic stat. Why would I? The points I'm putting in my magic stat to advance the game are completely wasted levels. I have to go grind. Why, game? Why did you do this to me? And you know what the game did after that? The same shit again! Your intelligence stat to walk into a dungeon. I'm sorry, stupid people can't enter this dungeon. There's an aura around it. So I had to go grinding again. I have never seen a game make such a horrible... Just never have I seen a game pull that shit before. It is the only game I got to the last boss and decided, you know what? I didn't have a game over or anything. I looked at the last boss and said, actually, I don't even want to add this game to the list of games I've beaten. Yes, I have a list of video games I've beaten somewhere, or at least I used to. I don't know if I still do. I decided I don't even want this one on the list. You know what? Screw you, game. And I actually quit out at the last boss. Just screw this game. Enough. Oh man. No, it's not the worst game I ever played. It's just the one that pissed me off the most. And I almost feel like it's a game that every game designer and reviewer should play, especially game designer, just to make them feel how icky backtracking is, so they never do it. Just like, no, really, you need to understand. Backtracking is horrible. Never put it in your game if you can avoid it. Not unless you have good reason to. Like, a game you can make backtracking good. It can be done. It tends to work well in horror games because you feel safe and you're able to slip scares and stuff into old areas. You can play with it even in Dungeons and Dragons by having them go through an area that they think is safe and jumping the players unexpectedly. Stupid entrance toll. But yeah. Sorry for the long rant. That one, like I say, it made me very angry. People keep recommending new Shin Megami games, and I'm sure that they're so much better than that, but I never do play them, because in the back of my mind, I always think of that one time I played one. I played a Persona once on PS1, and it wasn't so bad. It didn't have any of that kind of stuff. Well, I mean, it still had that same perspective of moving through the dungeon, but like I said, that doesn't make a game bad. I don't particularly care for that style, but that's just a preference. Aha! I have heard of Deadly Towers. Actually, I think the AVGN reviewed that one, if memory serves. Oh, man. Actually, the AVGN reviewed several games I played as a kid. Yeah, I actually had Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I never figured out how to get anywhere in that as a kid. I mean, there's like no clues what you're supposed to do half the time. Kefka, was that your laugh? What are you doing here? You're invisible, apparently. Crap, you just had to get Wart. Stupid ghosts. I really need more wizards. You know, I'm gonna make that 4 Black Mage party just to find enemies immune to magic. That's what's gonna happen. One of the nice things about FF1 is I don't think they made a single enemy that's immune to magic. So you can just do your party of fiery death and awesomeness. I think everyone's favorite character in the original Final Fantasy is the Black Mage. Unless there's some near wyvern. Unless there's some weird person who actually likes the Red Mage. I mean, they dress awesome, but I could never commit myself to having a Red Mage. It's like, it doesn't get the ultimate black magic or the ultimate white magic, and it's not as good at fighting. Like, it's useful. It's useful for a host of reasons, but I'd rather have another black mage. I suppose a red mage and 3 black mages would be a better party than the one I build, technically. But I just love the all black mages. Yeah, there were a ton of awful NES games I owned. There were a ton of great ones too, but there were plenty of stinkers. I think I had a better batting average on the SNES, but I was also a lot older for the SNES. And I think I ended up with less yard sale games with the SNES. By PlayStation, I don't think I bought a single bad PlayStation game. Well, okay, maybe some of the games I bought other people might consider terrible, but I didn't buy a single game that I didn't like. Then again, I bought a lot of RPGs. Actually, I'm not too far off from having a full collection of RPGs for the PS1. I only need a few more. I need Thousand Arms, which all I know about is it's an RPG, and I've regretted having passed it up this one opportunity. I had to buy it used years and years ago, and I didn't. Foolish past self! I should hop to a time hole and have a talk with you. Anyway. Twilight Princess? I liked Twilight Princess. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, as, Game Maker's Toolkit pointed out, their dungeons were really straightforward, but I don't know, it's just fun and enjoyable and has some really memorable moments in it. The first hour, though, is total stupid. First hour, you're just stuck in a it's not even really a tutorial. They teach you how to use a hawk, and it never comes up again in the game. Like, they just waste your time. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but aside from that, it's a pretty decent game. But yeah, now let me see. I need Jade Cocoon. Somehow I never saw an opportunity to get Jade Cocoon. Ever. Ah, crap. Guys! What are you doing? Sleep more. Let me see. I'm missing... There's this one game a friend of mine had as a kid that looked amazing, and I've never gotten a hold of it. See, I had a friend. He had the mod chip put into his PlayStation so he could play import games and just copy any PlayStation CD. Just burn the disc and stick it in his PlayStation. It would play. And so he had like every PlayStation game, but he had this one. It was an RPG where you'd wind up toys and set them in front of you, and there was a flying pig that became your dragon. And I know my description doesn't make it sound like a very good game, but it looked really interesting. I've never been able to find it, or I don't even know the name of it. PlayStation 1. God. It was cool having a friend who had every game. You'd go over to his place and be like, ooh, what's this? And discover all kinds of weird new games that you'd never know existed. Even if it was all very illegal. Superman? Superman has a bad history with its games. For some reason, no one can figure out how to... Hello, what are you? Did that Armageddon in Master of Magic, was it so bad we started putting volcanoes in other games I'm playing? Oh. That's a warning. I'm about to fight something bad. I'm going to use my first wizard potion. No, I'm not. I have heard of Mortal Kombat. Somewhere there's a staircase that should be going... Yes! Only 2 people still use shields. Of course. Oh, I don't know, I just can't wear that. I'll stick to the big heavy lump of bronze. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing a scale shield. Doggone it, squirrel, just equip the thing. But there's gotta be a staircase. Go. I can't push them. Oh. Okay. Kill. That stupid thing down in the corner is really hard to kill. It's really tough. I really like this Flames card, by the way. No, I've mentioned that. Oops, it backfired, though. It does have its drawbacks. Alright. Nope. Let's try regular sleep. Holy crap, did it work on the carcasses? Undead that can be put to sleep? It helped us have video games? How did it help us? I don't think it helped us. I respectfully disagree. State your case. See, actually, E.T. didn't destroy the gaming market quite the way people tell it. Oh, no, 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 no. It was not the first video game. Okay, okay. History lesson time. So you had the Atari. You actually... Okay, hold on. The first game was the Computer Genie? Oh, you won't believe this. You enter a number between 1 and 9. The computer tells you if the number is higher than 6 or lower than 6. That's the game. That's it. You get into, you know, a bunch of other early games, some of which were just repurposed, like systems for missiles being launched or things, military stuff, just repurposed as a game. Skipping ahead to home consoles, you get actually a lot of consoles that just had Pong. Pong was actually somebody else's game that had been stolen, essentially. But it was the one that was famous and everyone wanted to play. The Atari had all these different consoles. There was a flood of games. Everyone had their games out. It completely crashed the market, just flooded it. Then the Atari 2600 was the most advanced Atari ever. And the company made the most jaw-dropping mistake with Pac-Man. There we go. Okay. Everyone, there was Pac-Man fever. There's a song, Pac-Man Fever. Like, in the arcades, it was the shit. Pac-Man. It changed so much. Games like it and Space Invaders. But anyway, Pac-Man kicked all kinds of butt. Okay, so the Atari 2600, they did a port of Pac-Man to the Atari. But they gave them only a few weeks to develop the game. And then the employees, there's that ladder I need that he said he couldn't find. Then the they had handed in a beta, an unfinished beta that was just a buggy mess. It was just a mess. It was just a beta, an alpha really. It wasn't meant. The execs just shipped it. Worse, they thought that it would sell so many consoles. They printed twice as many cartridges for Pac-Man as there were Ataris worldwide. Think about that. If every person in the world who owned an Atari purchased Pac-Man, and sales never work like that, anywhere near, you would still have half of your Pac-Man cartridges to sell. Do I even have to say what this colossal screw-up did to their company? But we're not done yet. Enter E.T. They claim, today you'll hear all kinds of people say that E.T. destroyed the gaming market. It didn't. E.T. was just the final straw that broke the camel's back. Because the gaming market had been so thoroughly ruined, the US game market. Aside from PC games continued and were alive and well in the US for a long time. They killed the console market specifically, so dead. So E.T., the same exact repeat. E.T., Steven Spielberg made this movie, and nobody thought the movie would sell. They advertised it. Look up the commercials for E.T. sometime. They advertise it like it's a horror movie, because they didn't think anyone would want to see E.T. Well, they were wrong. It was a smash hit, because it turned out Steven Spielberg did know what he was doing after all. But Atari goes and buys the rights to make a game, and they spend a fortune on these rights. Like, just an absolute fortune to do this. They give them only I think it was 6 weeks to develop the game, so the game is total crap. Spend an obscene amount of money, and then churn out a piece of crap. What the hell? You couldn't spend a little more money developing it? Seriously, what the hell, Atari? How could you make this error? And guess what else they did? They printed twice as many cartridges as there were Ataris worldwide. Yeah, that would about do it. That would about crash your company and an industry. Take the whole industry down in flames with you. Good job. Good job. Yeah. So that was 83. And with it, the US console market. You probably know the story with the NES in 85 coming to the US. No store would carry it, so they made Rob the Robot and pretended that it was a toy. And that was good enough to trick some executives at places like Toys R Us into carrying the Nintendo Entertainment System. But what you don't know is there's more details to the story. Oops. Oh, man, no! No! Should I leave and replenish my MP? This is just an endurance test from hell. Oh, don't say that. So, carefully walk the tightropes here. I hate ghosts. Can I call the Ghostbusters to deal with this junk? It's just stupid. I can't poison them. My magic doesn't work at all on them. Anyway. Here's a few details that nobody knows. Nobody talks about. So, the NES is on the market. And it's already, by this time, oh boy. Can I get the order of things right? So, why do I get to have an NES growing up? Because my parents are Republican. And President brain function. It's not that late at night. Come on, brain. President. Mid-80s. Admittedly, I was too young to remember him. Before the first Bush. Brain. Most popular president ever. Teflon president. Made great speeches. Everybody says so. I actually dug up a lot of old speeches, and he really was that good. I also liked a couple of other president's speeches, though. Brain, how can you fail me now? Shit. Actor. Had been turned down in a movie in his career because he didn't have the presidential look, then went on to get elected president. Oh, why can't I remember your name? Forking Spoony. Reagan, Ronald Reagan. I look over at chat. Yes, Ronald Reagan gave a speech telling everyone that video games were a good thing. My parents go out and buy an NES. Nobody talks about this. But Ronald Reagan is one of the reasons for the NES's success and the huge success of the consoles in general and video games in the US. nobody knows. You can go to AmericanRhetoric.com, assuming the website still exists. I don't know, I haven't looked in years. And you can find the speech. It's recorded. you can listen to it. It's not all that spectacular a speech, all things considered, but he talks about hand-eye coordination and other things. It's actually really surprising. At the same time, okay, here's some more things that you might not know. The NES, it originally had a gray light gun called the NES Zapper. The anti-gun people had a fit over it, and so they made it orange to look less like a gun, and then they pretty well didn't make any games for it because, you know, they weren't even shipping it with consoles anymore pretty soon because of the anti-gun stuff, so that they didn't develop, you know, basically the FPS genre didn't develop until way, way later. But we could have seen a lot of precursors to it way back if it hadn't been for that. There's a lot of political issues that affected video games that nobody's aware of. The censorship of video games is also amazing. Yeah. The censorship of video games is like an entire... I mean, we still get censorship, but nowadays it's actually really mild. On a whole. I mean, okay, people are going to give me all kinds of shit for saying it's mild and point at things, but the censorship we got... There's a Castlevania game on the SNES in the American release. You had to kill Dracula with a boomerang because the cross was censored. Secret of Mana. Hellhounds got renamed Heckhounds. All those graves that say R.I.P. in Japan, most of them had crosses on them. Lufia 2 had a puzzle that happened to be shaped like a cross. Had to cut it from the game and make a new one for the US release. Health kits. They looked like real-world health kits with red crosses on them, because, you know, the red cross. Hearts. Replaced with hearts. All religious imagery were removed. That was actually... the SNES era was... You know, the NES had some, but the SNES was where it got really the heaviest censorship. It was actually the Clinton administration. Hillary had quite a history of hating video games. I don't know if you knew that. But it wasn't really her. There was this guy, I can't think of his name. He was... he was Jewish, and he wanted all the Christian imagery removed, as I understand it. But I could be mixing some details up on this. You know, I try to know a lot about video games and the history of video games. When I started making reviews, I felt that it was critically important that I understood what I was talking about. Because who the hell studies politics and how they affected video games? Like, of all the things to go out of your way to learn about, who does that? Only because I wanted to make video game reviews. But it was, like I said, it's been years, and man, I hate ghosts. I hate you. I hate you. You stupid, stupid ghosts. Why can't I just poison you? What if my party had been all fighters? What would I do then, huh? You tell the player, oh sure, choose any party you want, and then you stick this crap in. Oh, great. Well, I guess that worked out. Hate. Hate! Alright, we gotta leave now. Good news is we're becoming stronger. Why isn't Expel, like, banish the ghosts? Why isn't this an exorcism? Can I put them to sleep? Why does that work on everything? It's weird. No, I need her. She's the only one who can save us. Oh man, I haven't saved in forever. Don't you dare die. It's amazing how I keep doing zeros. You lot kinda suck, you know that? I do have a life herb. Am I dumb enough? I am. I am dumb enough. Okay. Okay. I'm dumb enough to do this! Great. I'm gonna get so much random hate for this stream. For all the stuff I said. What? You said something good about a politician from 20 plus years ago? But we hate that guy. He could never have done a good thing. What's that? Your parents? Republicans? You're a Republican spawn? How dare you? Unsubbed. Ah, well. Alright. 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 Rather than leaving and saving and buying stuff like a smart person, I'm going to press on. Ladder goes here. Oh, save point! Thank you, game! Stupidity rewarded! Yes! I am going to burn you. I prefer not to give out my first name. It's not like the internet would have to try too hard to find me, but, you know, I at least make the effort. But, yeah. Tyrone. Yeah. Because I've heard entirely too many stories about people getting doxxed and swatted and their employers contacted and holy shit, look at what this person said, and losing their jobs and all kinds of other unpleasantness. I make at least a half-hearted effort not to blurt out my street address and my full name and all that. And ideally, ideally, I should avoid saying anything political, anything that could be construed as political in our climate. It could quite seriously, where I work, quite definitely, I work for a school district. I could very, very easily lose my job if I say anything on any subject political. And I recognize that. So, you know, I've probably already said too much today. But yeah, seriously, as screwed up as it is, it's the world we live in. I don't make the rules, but I do have to play by them. Ah! There's a lot of dead people here, too! That's probably not important. Let's go down this staircase. Oh, come now! Foo. Foo, 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 foo. Oh, we believe very strongly in free speech in this country. Except for all the people who don't. I don't know what to tell you. Liberals, free speech is sacred. Conservatives, it's in the Constitution. That means it's sacred. Yet, for some reason, there's a large group of people who are not conservatives or liberals, I guess. But more importantly, if people started giving this, just randomly calling the school board or the principals, or even just random teachers to just decide they're going to complain endlessly. Like, there's so many outlets to taking away somebody's job when they work in a school. You could just make random accusations. It's probably good enough. Hadriex, too. What a pleasant surprise. Although I expected you much earlier. I gave you too much credit. Well, screw you too, Mr. Foo-Foo. I would never dream of attacking anybody's job because of anything they thought. Well, anything that they said. Well... Okay, if somebody says they're gonna kill a bunch of people, I'd probably have to want to report that, maybe. I don't know, if it seemed like a serious threat, not a joke. But no, seriously, I let people say all kinds of bad shit about me in comments on occasion. I don't delete the comments. I leave them up. The only time I ever deleted a comment is because it was just spam. Just like spam, 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 spam. And I was like, alright, you know what? YouTube, your spam filters did the right thing this time. Those can go. I don't need that. But yeah. Yeah, no, you know, if people say bad things about me, okay, fine. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense to me. I assume you're here about the children. I thought as much. Since I'm going to kill you anyway, I will tell you my nefarious plans. Why, thank you. I've never seen a villain do this before. Spout out their nefarious plans before attacking me. You see, I've discovered that 12 years ago... I already know. This does not bode well. I already know that. So I have taken... I already know that too. Nevertheless, I shall have to kill you. Yeah, I already know that too. I'm tired of you mucking up my plans. When have I mucked up your plans? What have I done to muck up your plans? Ever? Was the golden mattock part of your plan and I stole it from the chest? Or maybe the dilithium crystal was critical to your plan and now, oh, you'll never be able to get it out of that barely guarded shrine that's much closer. I'm gonna take that amulet. That looks good. No. It's weird. So far as I understand it, you know, just touching one more on things. So far as I understand it, everyone should be for free speech. I mean, you don't have to be a free speech absolutist, but pretty much everyone should be for it because, well, I mean, if you're not, then you can't say what you want to say. But also, it's both conservatives and liberals are for free speech. Like it's one of the most critical issues to both. So it's like, how did this ever get compromised? The only way I can figure it is that most of the people in power are not liberals or conservatives. And, you know, maybe you have a different read of things than I do, but to me that just makes sense. The Republicans are not conservative, the Democrats are not really liberals anymore. They're politicians, part of political parties. You know? Oh, this cannot possibly be the final boss. I still have a locked door I haven't gone in, and we're only in chapter 1. Anyway, at the very least, I think very nearly everyone on the internet tends to be pro-free speech. Maybe not everyone, but there's a feeling I get most of us are. I think it kind of just comes with hanging around the internet a lot. We like saying whatever we think. You're trying my patience. That's a very different shape than you were a second ago. Prepare for my final form. Okay. Well, you look a heck of a lot cooler, so good job there. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will, let's up our defense just a little. Maybe that's a good idea. You know, let's not take any huge risks. Let's just hit you. Music! Music to your... Oh, wait, you don't have ears. They fell off somewhere along the line. This is the no. Third? Okay, I know this is not the first boss. Because I fought that one thing with the 4 eyes. And before that, I had fought those things in that one place. There were like a bunch of them disrupting the merchants. Not to mention that thing wandering the fields, which I really should go out and deal with. I'm just gonna hit you. I'm just gonna hit you a lot. I'm gonna make you very dead. Balthalis. Wasn't he one of the demons that they talked about? In the one guy that studied demons that was hanging out in the well? Oh, crap. No, let me heal. It's okay. I have a life herb. Okay. Heal you. I'm gonna put a regen on you. Well, I gotta kill it. It's a thing that exists. That's reason enough for murder. I don't need more cause than that. Right? Wow. Wow. Chest. How is this? I, the great Balthas, defeated. No. Hey, look, $60. It's just called Hurt. Remember Hurt? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm probably going to need to get the ladder back. I'm probably going to need to do everything. So, next time I play, which will be next Tuesday, I'm going to get myself all the way back up here with the ladder. But, we're not ending our episode there. We are ending our episode killing a robot. Oh man, I have to walk through this again. Oh man, should I do the maze at the fun house again though? I should. I should do that. I'm gonna screw it up. I'm never gonna succeed. I'm gonna miss... Oh wait, no. Stop that. I meant you. I'm gonna miss out on it forever. I remember FF1 had harm, which killed undead. No, it was actually technically never alive. Alright, what we're gonna do, first of all, let's go ahead and try the funhouse. I'm gonna botch it. I'm gonna botch it. Let's go downstairs first. Shopping, shopping, shopping. Dragon, demon, no. No. Maybe. That might help me kill a robot, actually. I'm gonna burn everything on this. No. No, I'm done here. Okay. Alright. I've got 2 more shots at this. I remember very little. Maybe I'll cheat with the saves. No, that would be wrong. I must resist the temptation. But I don't remember. Okay, that chest was stupid. I know I need to get to that desk. There. You! Yes! Oh, you suck. If only I could use the Goblin Club or something. I don't know. Alright. Holy crap, I got it the first try. I'm gonna run out of time before I get to the end, aren't I? Whoops. Turn there. Holy crap, I'm gonna make it! You know, I played through Dragon Warrior 1, but I don't remember Hurt. I just don't remember it. That was the way to goof off in battle. Well, that goes on the Harlequin, obviously. You did it! Be sure to grab the items before you drop to the floor below. Otherwise, you'll have to complete the maze again. Well, that leaves me with 1 maze ticket, nothing to do with it. Oh well, maybe it'll come in handy next chapter. I cannot believe I solved that maze. I was trying so hard to remember all that I could about the right ways and which way, because I thought I knew last time what the right way was, and I even took some wrong turns, but still did it. Wow. I am so impressed with my own magnificence. Yes, there are none as incredible as I, the great and mighty Hadriex. Okay, now let's screw up and fail and scream and die. Or something. Actually, admittedly, that's a bad plan. Just took 4,000 damage right off again. Okay. Okay. Well, I have these scrolls. I have a plan. No? Okay. Right then. There's a well I didn't go down. Okay, one more thing we have to do. That'll really be the end of the video. You've done it! I don't know how you managed it, but it was quite a feat. Man, these would have helped so much in that dungeon. That dungeon of hell. Look, I have a medium poison spell. Okay, that wouldn't help all that much. What about you? Iron Eyes! What, really? Wow. That could be handy. What else did I gain? I know I learned a second thing. Was it? No. Wait. Oh. Poison more? Oh. Okay, maybe it wasn't such a useful level after all. finally, the well. How'd I forget that? I'm not forgetting anything else, am I? I've searched everything, right? Oh. Chest. So it just buys you time to heal? Do I need to turn these tiny metals in? I don't think I need to turn these tiny metals in. I'll just hang on to them, I'm sure. Okay, so next time we will find out what lies down the staircase in the tower. And, that will be on Tuesday. We'll probably be crossing into another chapter, probably building a new terrible party. I mean, awesome party. And until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex. No, you can get for the mini medals? What now? I know where the mini medals go. Are you trying to tell me something important before I go down that staircase? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.